I initially got involved with Team Dignitas when they wanted to interview me because of my music, and I did a couple other interviews with them for Falcon Shield stuff, and eventually, you know, they discovered my stream and were like, hey, that's cool, let's do stuff. Right when I first started working with Dignitas, the people who started coming to the stream through Dignitas were a little bit different of a crowd. There was a lot of trolls, a lot of not so nice people. I think when people see female streamer, they have a weird idea of what that is because of a lot of other people on Twitch. But that kind of is faded out, and you know, maybe we have converted other people into realizing that this isn't the kind of stream that this is. I don't want to say no, but I mean, considering we talk a lot about like butts and like farts and poop a lot, I never really thought that someone would be like, hey, this is like something I want to like invest in like time or like put my name or brand on. But I mean, it's really cool that someone wants to. Like I'm really invested in what I'm doing, and a lot of other people are invested in watching it, and they enjoy it. It makes people happy. So I guess like in a way, yes, just because it's something that makes people happy and people can relate to. But yeah, based on my content of poop and farts and mediocre gameplay, no. Right now, I'm still working on making like a set streaming schedule. One thing that's really cool about being a streamer is that you can, you know, you're your own boss, so you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. But if you want growth, you have to be consistent. So that's kind of, not really a struggle, because I have my days that I do it all the time, but like just being there at like a certain time or whatever. I just recently went to Mexico for performing the Vi song and a Moo Moo song at a tournament. And when I came back, you know, I had to record a Falcon Shield song. I had to make sure to get my streams in. And when I stream, it's not just like for 2 hours at a time, it's between like 5 and 8 hours at a time. So I'm like catching up from not getting any sleep in Mexico. I have to figure out when I'm gonna record this Falcon Shield song. I have to be sure to get my 8 hours in on the stream. School just started, so still figuring out how to work everything into a good schedule, but we'll get there. The positives of being a female streamer, I don't know if there's really any. I mean, like it'd just be the positives of being a streamer, you know? You get to interact and connect with an audience, which is great. I don't know, I mean, I guess some people would argue that you have an advantage of some sort because you're, I guess, different in a sense. I don't know, like girl gamer, I don't like that tag, you're just a gamer, I guess. I don't even like that tag, you're just a person. But I guess people normally expect to see dudes streaming and playing video games, and if you're a woman doing it, maybe a lot of people on Twitch are men, it's nicer to look at. I guess maybe then it's easier to get viewers. But I guess the negatives is that when people originally come to the stream, they expect you to have your tits out and, you know, to not be very good at the game, or to, you know, just not take what you're doing very seriously and just be, I guess, whatever you could do to get a donation. And yeah, that just doesn't really appeal to me. So every time someone comes to the stream, it's like a whole new process of proving you wrong of what I'm not. And that, I guess, would be the negative. I personally don't watch a ton of Twitch streams. I really love like Elspeth, her stream's awesome. And I think that maybe our streams have like a similar appeal. I feel like most people go to Twitch streams because they like to learn how to play the game. They, you know, think that the pro players are cool or whatever. You don't get that from my stream. So I've had to like, you know, find something else to make the stream cool and entertaining to come back to. We're stuck in Gold 5 a lot, but I guess it's like a very real experience. Everyone kind of sees like themselves when they see me playing, but then also it's like, I guess like the appeal of watching like a YouTube Let's Play. You're like sitting on the couch playing games with your friends, because I'm, you know, again, poop jokes and whatnot. It's not just like, here, I'm gonna teach you how to play the game and blah, blah, blah. It's just, I don't know, like it's very, very interactive with the audience. I talk to everybody. Every single subscriber gets their own little shout out, you know, it's very personal. I talk to everybody, it's very personal. I know people's, you know, usernames, all, like I just know everybody who's in there. So, I don't know, yes, you. So yeah, I guess it's just a very personal experience. People get to know the streamer, and I guess I do my best to make it fun. One of the best things about it, of course, is being able to be your own boss. Like, it would suck to be told, like, you can't talk about poop. We've talked about poop a lot in this interview. It's okay. That's me. That's just me. But I think one of the most rewarding things about it has been, you know, like, people will send me like an email, or yeah, people use email, a tweet, or they'll send a message in the chat, Twitch message, whatever, about how, you know, they're going through like a hard time in their life, and that coming to my stream, talking to me, talking to other people at the stream, so it's a great, nice community. You know, people just saying how much it has helped them get through rough times in their life, and it's just, I don't know, it's crazy to think that what I'm doing, something so silly, can be the highlight of somebody's day. So that's one of the most rewarding things about it. Stream growth is great, but from like a business standpoint, the people who are there all the time are the ones who are going to subscribe, donate. When you have, like, when it's the random days where you get like a spike in viewers, it's very rare that like a first-time viewer is gonna be like, we're gonna subscribe on the spot. I guess like having that consistent base grow is obviously a great idea, but just, I don't know, keeping it, making a consistent audience is what's very important. So I guess consistency and growth are equally important. I'm pretty sure the first video game I ever played was Mario 64. I'm pretty sure. It was either that or like Kirby's Dream Land or Pokemon Red. It was one of those. I want to say it's Mario 64. Kill the music. Kill the music. And I say that because I hardly ever listen to music. I love music. I'm a musician. I'm a singer. But music, it like gets me in a way that I don't think it gets most people. I get really depressed, and I take the message too much to heart, and like I become whoever like the musician, singer is, and I'm just like, I feel sick, I don't want this, turn it off. Pokemon was considered very immersive to me. Like, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. When you're little and you're like trying to catch them all, that person who's on the screen is you. And those Pokemon that you're fighting with, you like create like this like mental like interaction that you're having with them. Pokemon faints and like you're like sad. You're like, I'm sorry I did this to you. So not to say that Pokemon is the most immersive game that I've played, but the one that I've had the most immersive experience with because of how I was as a child. Not first-person shooter. That's the best way to put it. I guess I'd want to say to the people who are there regularly that they're awesome, and I love my cuddle bugs. They make my day and they give me purpose. To people who don't know who I am, I don't know, I guess if you like to smile, maybe you should check me out. I don't know.